Let's move to the NBA now here on Game Time in America and welcome in a very special guest. Boston Celtics big man and five-time All-Star Al Horford is joining us here at Stadium thanks to his friends at Built with Chocolate Milk. Al, let's start with the soap opera that the NBA has become, because oftentimes the action on the court is only superseded by the action off the court. And with the trade deadline looming, we got stars like Kyrie Irving saying things, Anthony Davis making requests. You're going to be a free agent after this season. We'll talk about the Tobias Harris trade in just a second, but be real with me, Al. How much do you and your teammates talk about the impact these moves can have on you individually and your team's chances at a championship?
Yeah, those are things that are there. There's no question about it. You really try not to talk about it too much, but it's there. And anytime that one of those breaking news break, everybody's looking at their phone and just shocked. And it's what makes this league so interesting.
You don't have to tell me what is said exactly. You can keep that behind closed doors. But be real, for a guy like Kyrie Irving whose future is uncertain, do you talk with him about it, or is that something his business is his business and I don't want to worry about that? Do teammates have a code about that within the locker room?
Yeah, I think that when it comes to that, we don't really talk about it. I think that, like you said, I think the way we see it is his business, and he is focused on winning a championship. We're focused on winning a championship. That's the goal.
That might be a little more difficult now in the Eastern Conference. You and the Celtics are certainly one of the favorites, but the Philadelphia 76ers swung that big deal on Wednesday morning for Tobias Harris. Can you discuss what he might bring to that team and what they might now look like as a matchup for the Boston Celtics with Tobias in the fold?
Yeah, just in general, Tobias is a great player, and it just makes them that much better instantly. They're a team that starting five is ridiculous. They're really good, and it's going to be interesting to see how everything works out. But yeah, that makes them. They were tough already. That makes them even tougher. Tobias' ability to shoot the ball, to kind of do it all on the floor, just makes them that much better.
Al, this is your third season with the Boston Celtics, and you are trying to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the third consecutive year. What is different about this team this year versus the two previous teams that couldn't get over that hump and reach the finals?
Yeah, I think that, my first year here, we got to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but it's very, very difficult, and we probably weren't expected to get there. Last year, with some season-ending injuries from Kyrie and obviously Gordon Hayward, it wasn't looking like that as well, and we managed to be very close to making it to the finals. And I just think that this year, everything is coming together for our group. It's much harder than I feel like it's been in the past, the way that it's looking with so many teams, Milwaukee, Toronto, Philly, Indiana. Obviously, it just makes it more difficult. But as far as a team, I feel like this is the best group that we've had since I've been here.
Al, if the Celtics do make the finals, it will likely be on the strength of you guys' ability as a defensive team. You're one of the best in the league, and you're the anchor of that in the middle. What makes you guys so strong defensively with Brad Stevens' system and the talent you can put out there on the floor?
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think it all starts with Coach Stevens. I think that we are all buying into his system and how he wants us to play on defense. And then our guys, we're just very engaged on the things that we need to do defensively, and just having guys that can play offense but can also defend and be in the right positions and in the right spots on defense.
And Al, when you look at this team, Boston, depth is a strength. Of course, at the top, you have all-star caliber players like yourself, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum seems to be blossoming. But what about the guys on the second unit, the Terry Roziers, the Marcus Smarts, the Aaron Baines? How vital are they to the identity of your team and ultimately the success?
Well, they're vital. They're very important. We lean on those guys a lot. Baines is another anchor for us on defense. He does so much for our group. Marcus Smart as well. He's been developing even offensively even more, shooting the ball extremely well. And Terry is that kind of guy that can put us over the top with what he's able to do. So we lean a lot on our bench and our guys to be able to step up and carry the load for us.
All right, Al, finally, we'll get you out of here on this. You're joining us thanks to the folks at Built with Chocolate Milk, and you are the newest athlete partner for that brand. So tell us how you use a tall, cool glass of chocolate milk in your recovery routine.
Oh, yeah, no question. So anytime after a workout, after a game, I'm drinking chocolate milk, and it just has everything that I need. It has proteins, carbs, electrolytes, and this is all backed by science. But I can truly say that it helps me recover. It helps me prepare for the next day, and it's my post-game drink.
All right, I'm sure you'll have a few of those before you guys hit the court again with the LA Lakers. Your next matchup should be a lot of fun, and we appreciate you joining us here at Stadium and having fun with us on Game Time in America. Best of luck the rest of the season, Al.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.